With that being said, last time, uh, the group had kind of found themselves in Fandel for various reasons, and the kind of deal that brought everyone together to kind of pull up arms and act together as a team. There was a wood elf female who um, began to exhibit some strange symptoms and then instantly kind of grew in size, and this enragement kind of took over her. After the party's involvement of taking her down without killing her, she returned to size. Her husband thanked you all generously and said as soon as he could, he would be back to give you all some type of reward for, making sure not to kill his wife. And after they were kind of taken out, you guys helped clean up a little bit, and the tavern owner then approached you guys, and um, his name was Davin, and he said, if you guys could, I would appreciate that you guys would come and help me with a little problem I'm having at the tavern. He then explained that it was some sort of rodent or some sort of being kind of getting into stuff and kind of stealing his goods. And so, through various methods, the group kind of was standing and waiting and setting a trap. And after a short chase, you guys found out that it was the spirit of a child, which happened to be Davin's childhood friend who one day went missing and was never found. Upon being able to kind of follow him and track everything down, um, you guys found his remains. And it was here that you guys were able to put him to rest and allow him to rest easily. Um, After that, the shopkeeper or the tavern owner saw fit to give you guys a free week's stay with food and lodging, as well as 90 gold for your troubles and your assistance. Um, it seemed like this was a very important thing to him to have finally found his long lost childhood friend and be able to kind of give that news to his sister. After that, you guys retired to your rooms after what seemed like a pretty eventful day, and you guys all kind of slowly took the time to rest and close your eyes. And you guys all kind of awake to the sound of kind of pounding on each of your doors. And as it kind of goes room by room, a voice kind of shouts through the door saying, "Please, ready yourself and present yourself out here when you have the chance. Thank you." And he kind of goes from door to door doing that, getting everybody. And then, what does the group want to do?
Since I was woken and I probably have a half asleep bear that probably rolled on top of me, I push him off and make to make myself presentable and give Mithril a nice little fur scrub down to get any mites or ticks out of it, and take a few minutes doing that, and then step out of the room with Mithril nosing my back at the small of my back, trying to get out because I'm standing in the threshold.
All right. Rundas, how are you responding to that kind of, not so much command, but as like a gesture of wanting to meet or know you?
I'll jump out of the bed, grab my shield, hammer, and then my arcane uh, uh, sigil sort of thing. I'm forgetting what it's called right now, and then just go straight through the door.
Sure. And for Isabel, would Isabel kind of take the moment to get up, kind of ready themselves and head out as well?
Isabel wouldn't bother with her armor, but she would still like be dressed and stuff like that, and
Sure.
go see what's up.
So as you guys all kind of come out, you see what looks like to be this kind of drow elf, and you see kind of three high elves standing behind them. All of them are dressed in this kind of breastplate and kind of gauntlets and shin guards, all of this kind of emerald kind of color. and you see that they are all brandishing what looks like some sort of kind of crystallized greenish emerald colored swords that are put away at the hilts, but there's no sheath so much as there's like a kind of a belt loop that is kind of put through, and it's held there. Um, and you see they're all standing there, and the shopkeeper or the tavern owner Davin's kind of standing off to the side with his head kind of not down, but kind of just averting his gaze from looking at them. And you see the drow elf kind of step forward, and he looks around and he says, "Ah, thank you all for coming out here with urgency. I apologize for waking you all. Um, I understand you helped quell the outburst of rage in this town yesterday. So says the farmer with his wife, the one that you spared. I would like to give you all a um, token of gratitude, as it were." And he kind of nods to his soldiers, which kind of move out towards each of you and hand you a little bag, and in each of this bag is 50 gold, so you guys can add 50 gold to your inventory.
My
And
thanks. Yes,
at he kind of gives a nod, and then he says, which brings me to the other reason why I'm here. I have traveled from the capital and am here to request your assistance. Um, you see, we are trying our best to deal with these outbursts as much as we can, um, but we would very much like if a capable party could investigate into matters further. We'd be willing to offer you great compensation as well as a upfront payment if you are to take up this task.
have you any information of the task to be taken care of? That was fairly vague.
Uh, I believe it's tough to say. And he kind of turns towards the three guards behind him and the tavern owner, and he says, "If you would please give us the room, I would appreciate it." And you watch as they all kind of file out the door, and he says, "So." As he kind of takes off his helmet and kind of just sets it to his side, holding it there, he says, "It is, I'm sure some of you have heard the rumors floating around of the world tree being infected or having some sort of corrupted nature. Well, these rumors are true. The world tree has gone sick with something. Even our greatest druidic healers can't seem to figure out what is wrong. And the council has seen fit to do what it can to hire adventurers to look into this and see if they will be able to come to some sort of conclusion that we cannot. As our men are tied patrolling the surrounding grounds to make sure that we don't get involved in any warring conflicts outside of our region, as well as quelling the frequent outbreaks of the rage that some of our followers are experiencing. And quite frankly, adventurers have a little bit more freedom than those of us that are bound by the code.
Hmm, I
I
see.
know I personally would love to look into it. A threat to the world tree is a threat to us all, and something needs to be done about it if we can.
And he kind of looks at the other three of you to see what the rest of you are, if you are all in agreement with this, or because he doesn't know if you guys are a party or if you guys are all kind of doing your own thing.
I I nod in a solemn uh yeah, I nodded solemnly to him and say that in Sylvan. I don't know if he'll understand, but that's what I say. I am no great druid, but I swear that I will do what I can. And right when I say that, Mithril just has to like put his 2 cents in and pretty much pushes past me because he got tired of waiting in the room. So that makes my solemnness go, kind of lost in the transition, I guess.
And as you're talking and he sees the bear come out, he's, ah, uh, nice bear you have there.
Puppy. I say in a absolute like committed voice that he's a puppy.
Oh,
So he's just puppy.
he kind of looks at the other three people in the room, and he, yeah, puppy. Sorry, my mistake.
And he looks down and gives Mithril a good head rub. We were heading that way anyway. I wanted to see the tree, or at least I was. I say in common.
Uh, very well. And the other two, as he looks at Rundas and Drool.
I'll hope you look into this, I'll say.
Drool starts out croaking and then stops. Oh, sorry. I forget I supposed to be common sometimes. I have no family. I am only a tool in the war god's service now. Eh, I'll look into it.
He kind of looks almost taken aback by that, and you see like one of his eyes start to water up a little bit as if like he senses that pain. But he kind of steels himself and he looks over at everyone. He says, "Very well. I appreciate your help in the matter. Uh, in that case," he kind of goes to the door and he kind of bangs on the door, and you watch as two of the three guards walk back in and they set down a coffer on the table here. And he says, so this is the upfront payment, 250 gold. I hope this should help you on your travels heading forward, and buy you any supplies you may need for this journey, as well as be a token of good faith that I hope that we can get this issue resolved swiftly. People are suffering greatly under this corruption that is spreading. Uh, well, with that said, I will leave you to your day, as I'm sure you are all very hungry, and I do not want to keep you. Good day, and should you need me, you can always reach me via Sending Stone. Um, the name's Lucius.
Well, we will reach you if we need you. Thank you for this offer.
He kind of looks at all you, gives a nod, and kind of heads out with the other two soldiers, and they begin to like head away, and then you see the tavern keeper Davin kind of walk in. Um. Well, now that that's over, what about some food? Are you guys hungry?
Fairly
Ravenous.
famished.
Very well. And he walks into the back, and you hear him kind of clattering some stuff around, messing with some stuff, and you watch him kind of come out with what looks like some hot porridge, and there looks to be something in it, and he kind of brings one around to each of you, including Mithril, which is kind of put into like almost like a bucket instead of a bowl, just so that way he can eat it properly.
Nice. Thank you, Durham.
Yeah, no problem. Eat up. And as you guys kind of dig into this and begin to eat, you
Sorry,
guys,
Gavin. My bad, Gavin.
Davin,
Retro.
Davin
Wrong
with a
one.
D.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Gavin.
Uh, so as you guys begin to eat, it's got this kind of little bit of sweetness to it, but it's also got this thing in there, and it's given this taste, and you guys all realize that this is cinnamon. It's kind of a cinnamon stick put in there to kind of enhance the flavor, so it tastes quite well, actually.
Nice.
I will make sure to compliment the man for it.
I turn and look at Rundos as I've sat down eating. I say, "What say you that we just form up a little troop here and we take that gold that is offered to us to see what is wrong with the tree and use it as funding for our troop. Any supplies we just pull out of that funds and split what's left over after the end, or at the end if we find anything." And I look at the others too in there to see what they say as well. But since Brunos is the second biggest, or the I'm the second biggest, and he's bigger than I am, he's the one I look at to talk to first. No offense to the other two of you here.
Oh, I'm very offended.
Of course.
Oh man. All right. Um. Yeah. So as you guys are all kind of enjoying your meal, um, you guys can kind of discuss, figure out your game plan, how you guys want to do things. You guys do have the Gravius area map that you guys can switch to, kind of pick your route on how you want to go about getting there. But you know that the closest town to the World Tree is in fact Felspin, and to get there, I think it was about a 4-hour journey. Let me double check that real quick. Control. Yeah, you're looking about 4.5-hour journey to get to Felspin. And you know from here, there's a lot of kind of religious significance about people who worship the Great Tree here. And so you know that this is probably the best town to kind of start your investigation.
I'll say to everybody, you can do with the money what you want. I'm gonna get more food. And I'll go to the tavern keep, give him 10 gold and order 6 more bowls of a porridge.
He kind of chuckles and says, "Ugh, trust me, it's on the house for everything you've done." And he heads back, and you hear him kind of messing with stuff. And then he comes out with, he's literally got 2 platters, one on each hand, and each one of them has 3 bowls on it. And he kind of sets them down next to you, and he says, "Seconds for anyone else."
Uh,
Ridge will eat his fill, and so will Mithril.
Yeah.
Then
have
he's
I
gonna.
anything I can eat while I'm walking?
Yeah, I was gonna say I step back into my room and grab my pack that I have.
All right. As you're kind of all kind of finishing up your meals and kind of tending to your things, kind of getting set and prepped, you guys are able to don any armors you have. You're able to kind of take to go any meals you guys have if you don't want to finish them here, um, or you want to eat at a slower pace. Um, you guys are all set, and what does the group want to do now?
I would like to go shopping. I had my eye on that calligrapher's tools since we got money, basically.
Sure.
Ridge, yeah, Ridgewold would pretty much because there's nothing else Ridgewold would need from the vendors. He's just waiting for you guys to grab whatever you need, and he did buy several rations, I think. So he's got that covered for at least a day's walk for all of us. So if you guys don't have it and you need it, then Ridge will probably hand you some. But other than that, he's not impatient, but he's just kind of like standing there, like waiting.
Menacingly.
Eh, just
Yeah, no,
stone
I
like.
getcha.
Yeah, stone like, while Mithril just kind of wanders in circles around him, snuffing around the grounds and whatnot, and around the vendors too. But since everybody seems to be accepting the bear walking around this little pass through town, then the bear's acting like a puppy, more or less.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So then, Isabel, you can kind of head out to Fandle and kind of do your shopping, check up with the shopkeeps, and see what you can get from each of them. Oh, excuse me. The rest of you can do the same as well, as you kind of all begin to head out of the tavern and kind of make your way on a fresh new adventure with some fresh new friends. All right, let's see here.
If nobody else went to go to grab the chest, then Ridgewold would have taken the chest, uh, locked it up, or made sure it was securely closed, and lifted onto his shoulder and walk out.
Okay,
And now he's standing there with, waiting for everybody with the chest.
sure.
That's what I like about Goliaths, their carry factor.
Yeah, no,
We could probably take our money out and then just sell the chest itself.
Now that's a lot. I mean, not a lot, but 255. The chest plus the gold, plus our own gold. I mean, I know we're not using encumbrance, but or not much anyway. But I don't know where it becomes illogical to be carrying that much coinage on you.
right. I'd say right now, it's kind of not equivalent because gold's worth a little bit more, but it's kind of the same as if you were to carry 250 pennies. So it's not impossible and it's not hard. It's just a little inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll say the Ridgewold kind of puts it, and it's a coffer, so it doesn't really need to be like it's not super large. It's probably, I'd say, a foot by 6 inches, at maybe 8 inches tall. So it's not large at all. So you could probably even tuck it under your arm if you wanted to, rather than sling it over your shoulder.
Yeah,
But
that works.
yeah, no,
I could probably stuff it into the bag that I have too if I like take the stuff that's small enough that in the bag that fits into the chest. Just throw it in on top of that, close it, and throw it in. And I can Tetris a bag pretty good in real life, so I'm pretty sure my character could too.
sure, definitely. All right. Then, yeah. Anybody else looking to buy anything from the shop vendors here?
Not from the shop vendors. I was wondering if I could find a stables. See if I could find a cheap, any just pack mule of some sort.
It does not seem like this village has a stable necessarily. It looked like when you guys left the tavern, he did have tie-offs for like horses and stuff like that, but it didn't look like there was any like specific area where you could probably purchase an animal, at least not in this town.
Barely a town at all.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
think in old school they called it a thorp, I think, which is like less than 25 or 40 people in it or something like that.
right. It's kind of just its little village with a tourist attraction kind of shopping market in the center of it to kind of hopefully bring in some revenue from passing patrons.
I'm gonna shoot you a message, Gage.
Sure. Let's see here. Um, Other than that, is there anything else anybody wants to do in town?
Drool would ask if anyone thinks that we should talk or question the people in town about what's happened.
If you say that out loud with Ridgewold Deer, I'd say I'd pretty sure that if these people do anything about it, they would jump at the chance to rumor it towards us, as we're a discussion point anyway. So that would give them a reason to talk with us.
Uh, if we wanted to collect rumors, maybe I could walk around and make those charisma checks because I'm supporting local businesses.
There you
Maybe that would help me with the check some.
go.
Sure. If that's something you want to try.
Sure. Yeah, I'll
Uh,
go ahead and collect rumors.
Okay. Where specifically do you want to go to collect these rumors? Do you want to talk to the shopkeepers themselves? Would you rather talk to kind of the people out and about that are kind of just doing their business in the day, or are you looking for a more specific target?
I am talking to the shopkeepers because they're the ones who I'm interacting with anyways.
Sure.
Persuasion check?
Yeah. Which shopkeeper are you going to talk to? Tulil?
Both eventually.
Okay, gotcha.
That's about right. I guess I got my merchant. They're like, please just take the merchandise and go. I don't know anything. I don't want to talk to you.
So, what do you say to them exactly? What's kind of
We were asking rumors about the tree, right? Just to make sure that I had the understanding.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'm just like, hey, what do you know about the rumors surrounding the tree?
nothing more than what already goes around? Seems to be the infected tree is infecting its believers.
Fair enough. Thank you for your wares and your time.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your business.
At least I got a 6 on a natural one. It could be much lower.
All right. Is there anything else the group wants to do?
Well, they don't know anything, and they don't have pokey things for me to buy, so I'm done.
Do we have anyone who can use thieves' tools?
Let me see here.
Or at least anyone that's very dexterous and who could try these tools without proficiency.
Um. Well, I know that.
A servalism kit for me.
Honestly, I think it would be either Drool or you that would probably be the most dexterous. Probably
Me
Drool.
being Isabel.
Yes.
That's disappointing because I have a 10.
I
Did everyone dump decks or something?
didn't dump it, but
Well,
it's yeah, it's like my AC clear dump, which is a 13. So
Well, I don't have money for thieves' tools, so
I'm at 14, but I mean, I'm a barbarian. I don't know how much grace I actually have.
you don't have to buy them if you don't want to. It's just a thought in case we run into a problem with a lock. I can.
I can smash the luck. We have an elephant.
What level spell is knock? It's 3rd, I think.
wow, that's a change.
We have a door opening tool. It's a bear.
Oh, knock is only 2nd level. I can pick it up next level.
All right. Well, if you guys are done in Fandel, you guys can move to the Gravius area map, and you guys can kind of choose where you guys want to head, what you guys want to do. You guys don't necessarily have to go to the World Tree first, but you know, you definitely have that
No,
option.
we're gonna
I
go
think you
see
said
what's available,
Felton was
and
the best option.
yeah, we're gonna go to Fellspin.
I want to
And
check out this just while we're on our way.
it's kind of on the way, yeah. So it's you said it's about 4 hours to Fellspin,
Yeah,
Gage.
about 4.5.
So that's like a 2 hour. We can check if it's visible, if we notice it in through the tree line, maybe. But or yeah, we have a map, don't we?
Yeah,
We do.
this is a physical map, so you guys do
I
see
bought
those
this map.
ruins.
Everyone,
Yep.
everyone chipped in on it, but
Gotcha. All right. I agree with you. Well, we can check it out if you like. Maybe I can see what kind of corruption is in the soil there. I say.
All right. So as you guys
Where's Fellspin? It is.
begin your trip from Fandle to Felspin, um, you guys start heading that way, and you know you're making a normal pace, and you guys probably get about an hour and a half into the journey. You know the weather's great. The sun is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's out. There's a few clouds that block it every once in a while. Um, and all in all, it just seems like a very pleasant day for a travel. And it is about this time when, let's see, you guys get to here. And it's at this point when you guys are walking where this guy kind of steps out and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up there, friends. You see, it's dangerous times now with the war going on. Got Me and my boys have been patrolling the roads, making sure everything stays safe. And in order to travel these here roads, people are paying a toll or a tax, so that way we can keep doing what we're doing and keeping everybody safe while they travel."
what kind of kind of troubles have what kind of troubles have you been dealing with?
Oh, you know, the usual of dancing leaves men's trying to get in here and um, begin to, you know, cause trouble on this side of the border. You got Blathian and Raventail both trying to send their troops over here to cause some chaos. So, you know, me and the guys, we're all just trying to keep everyone safe over here, keep this nice little region all peaceful. And we thought the best way is to kind of just, you know, watch the roads and make sure travelers aren't being taken down by these miscreants running these roads.
I believe
How
you're the
far on the map
miscreant.
did we make it?
Hold up, one at a time. What was that? Let's go with Amadon first.
How far on the map did we make it?
About an hour and a half. If you're looking at the map, you guys are
Oh,
probably,
like here.
yeah, you guys are probably about right there. I'd say a little bit closer. You're probably like right here almost.
All right.
But yeah, that's about where you guys are at. And I believe you said that you believe he's the miscreant, right?
Yes. Yep. That'd be what I
No,
said.
no, I'm wounded at your words. You see, I'm just trying to do a good thing, but unfortunately, I can only do good things for so long before some compensation's needed to keep me
You
operational.
demand some compensation. Yes, yes. I see what you're saying. And no, I just simply say, and let's see here. Gonna cast beast form.
All right.
Isabel's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? They're guards. What are you doing?
They're bandits.
What? Isabel is very naive.
And let's see. I pull a dart and sling it at them
All
just
right.
to discourage him.
go ahead and roll to hit. 16 will hit. Let me see something real quick. So that will hit. So go ahead and deal damage. All right. So he will take the 5.
Can I scan the tree line with a perception check to see if I can pick out any others?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Is there any way to assist with that?
I'll cast guidance on that, so that does give an assist. So just an extra D4.
I think I got it covered, but maybe not.
23.
One more. One more. 23.
Yeah, you do see what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 other bandits in front of you. As they all kind of start coming out of the bush as the main guy hears, well, you're lost, friends. I tried to warn you. And everyone go ahead and roll initiative for me.
I would like to roll with disadvantage.
Uh,
I'm so shocked.
yeah, sure.
I can't roll with disadvantage. Oh well.
Here, what I can do is I'll do this, and you can go ahead and roll your initiative again. We'll take the lower of the two. There we go.
Excellent.
And we'll say that Mithril actually goes on your turn, Ridgewold. And
Okay.
so we'll begin top of the
I
round.
with bee spawn that I can telepathically connect with him. I say, help me or guard me, basically. So
All right. So he'll kind of remain at your side, ready to help fend off any attackers.
Yep.
All right. So it is going to be the main guy's turn here. He is going to. He's actually just going to back up to about here. And he is going to take the dodge action for his turn. Drool, you are up.
How do I make it move after
Press
I
spacebar.
go in a straight line? Ah,
all right. I knew there was an effect. I just couldn't quite remember it exactly. Mithril gets, if anybody approaches, he gets advantage to attack him.
Okay. 14 hits. For 9 damage. All right.
I'm assuming your spear would have been coated in poison as well.
yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to make the grung poison appear.
Let me take a look here. If you go to your inventory, under weapons, it'll say grung poison, and if you just roll that, I believe that adds it. So they need to make a DC 12. So let me.
Are you using the spear two-handed?
No.
In that case, what you could do is edit the versatile damage to add the grung poison instead of be the D8.
Uh,
I have no idea how to do that.
yeah, I can.
That's fair.
I'll
Yeah.
mess with
All
it
right.
later.
I'll let them.
Yeah, go ahead and deal your 2d4 poison damage. He failed his Constitution save. Got a 6. All right, 5 points of damage. He is dead.
And I'm not even mad yet. All right, I'm good there.
All right. Then it is dead guy's turn. Not really. So it'll be this guy's turn. He is going to step out, and he is going to shoot. Yeah, he's going to shoot Mithril with a light crossbow.
Man, what a. Obviously, they're villains.
Um,
His AC is 11.
22 to hit.
I am not
20
going to
hit.
try and save a 20 AC 11 hit.
I got to get some barding for Mithril.
6 points of piercing.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn. Rundas, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Bandits aren't on the initiative tracker for us.
Yeah, I know. They're hidden.
Oh,
I do that to kind of keep a little bit of air of mystery on who's going to win.
Rock
gotcha.
on. Yeah, and I started blind rolling my stealth checks too, so you guys should too.
Oh yeah, it adds a whole level of intrigue and not knowing.
Yeah. This morning, did I make my stealth check for the ice ones, or that's why they noticed me or something?
That's why they noticed you. You rolled a 9.
Figures.
All
right.
right.
It's it.
No. I rolled a saving throw for the bandit. Which one are you targeting?
Captain.
Oh, the captain? Okay. Then saving throw wisdom. Yeah, because it uses their wisdom modifier to roll the save. They rolled a 15. Okay, so they still pass, but
Yeah, that still does nothing.
all right. Anything else for your turn?
Can't do anything else.
Okay, then it's gonna be
Actually,
go ahead.
no, never mind. Sorry.
He is going to move to here.
They're trying to kill my bear. I'm a very mad Goliath.
Actually, he's not going to. He's going to get next to the bear, though, and he's going to take a stab at you, Ridgewold. With his scimitar attack. 7 will miss, so that'll be his turn. Ridgewold, it is your turn.
Let's see here. I don't like you. So let's just try and
Blow him up.
do it.
Fireball.
Do I have advantage for Mithril right next to me, right?
I'd say you'd still have to be at a 90-degree angle difference from Mithril. So if you
Okay,
want to move up just a bit.
Yeah, I'll 5-step here.
There you go. Now you have flanking advantage.
Yes.
Nice. That definitely hits. Go ahead and deal some critical damage.
Figures, but oh well. So that's 12 damage, I think.
8.
Add the second 4 in.
Yep, that's 12. Which is enough. As you guys
I just
see
caved your skull in.
Yeah, you guys see Mithril kind of get hit with this bolt, and he kind of lets out a whimper. And Ridgewold isn't necessarily a barbarian by nature, but you see him kind of, his eyes are like almost glowing red at this point as he walks up to the nearest dude that just came up to him, and he just takes his quarterstaff and whack hits the dude, and it just, you guys all just hear this cracking noise, and it is this like eerie cracking noise of someone's skull splitting. And you watch as he falls to the ground dead.
Can I actually pull and move off and step over his corpse to get to the one that shot him?
Sure.
a bloodthirsty scream from Reggie happens as he kind of lumbers behind him to kind of limping a little bit from the from the bolt in his shoulder. And I'm gonna see here. Do I have anything I can do? Let's see.
You do also take you also do let Mithril go on your turn as well. And Mithril, since he's a companion and not like a actual familiar that's bonded to you, he actually has his own movement and attack.
Gotcha. All right, so he steps up beside him, so that gives Mithril advantage to attack him. But let's see if I can do anything. Keen smell. No, why am I on? Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Do I have any bonus actions? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my wild shape. I think that's the only bonus action I have. But that's gonna take the healing form, I think, or no, not the healing form. Let's see, where's it at? Starry form, Archer. There we go. Use ability, and he's gonna hurt as he just unleashes a starry arrow in his face.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit for me.
Nope, figures. Wait,
Yeah,
do I have? No, I don't have advantage because Mithril does though, but he's gonna bite at him.
right. Yeah, you're making a ranged attack basically, which is what this is, and
Hmm. I'm not a rogue. So, where's his attack? Oh, it's in features too, right? Yeah, bite. There it is. Doesn't seem to be working.
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to use Mithril's bite. Do I not have targeted? Oh wait, my bad. It's just like okay. There we go. Attack. With advantage.
14
14.
hits.
And damage we go. That's a nasty bite.
Oh yeah.
He just bit his leg off. No, I'm kidding.
You see Mithril kind of bite into this dude's kind of like where his hips at, and you just hear kind of this tear noise as he kind of Mithril lets go, but there's just a chunk of flesh hanging off this dude, and his hip bone is kind of almost exposed at this point, um,
Scream
and
for me.
he's kind of falling a little bit, and he's trying to stand up. He's, I'll fucking kill you.
Yes, you will. And if you guys maybe roll a perception check, you might see that he's kind of a little crazy right now. It's not his normal persona. There's a reason why he calls Mithril puppy, and you don't know that reason yet. So,
All right. Anything else for your combined turns?
oh, sorry. Thank you for poking me. Hold on.
All right. It is going to be this guy's turn as he kind of comes out from behind, and he's going to stab Rundas in the back.
True rogue fashion.
A 10 misses, so it doesn't matter. It'll be his turn. Isabel?
Isabel is very visibly panicking that we're fighting what she kind of perceives as guards, but we're fighting them and they are trying to kill us, and so she is going to defend us. Uh, Quarterstaff out. Bonk. No, we're gonna vicious mockery the dude who just tried to backstab my friendly elephant friend.
Oh, by the way, uh, Sorry, I forgot to mention that when I was attacked or whatever, you can retcon if you want, maybe, but he's using his quarterstaff and his shield is on his back, so his AC is only 17 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think any of them rolled high enough to hit anyway, but you're fine.
Gotcha. Oh no, man, sorry, I'm used to another character. It's the same as you for mixing up characters. 13 AC, so you may have hit.
Uh oh.
It was a 10.
Yeah, let me check. Uh, yeah, it was a 7. It was 7. What do you got to hit, which
Okay,
doesn't hit?
gotcha.
All right. Then with that being said, vicious mockery, wisdom save, normal. He rolled a 6.
Ooh. Disadvantage on his attack.
All right. What do you say to him?
And I'm just asking him to stop trying to kill us.
Wait, you ask him to stop trying to kill you?
that I, I'm just and it apparently works because he's disadvantaged. He's hesitating.
Yeah. All right. He kind of looks at you after you ask him to stop killing you, and this is what I'm supposed to do.
I highly disagree.
And now he looks like he's contemplating his existence. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nobody's. The dog is hurt, right? Oh, the dog is badly hurt.
Hmm.
I healed the bandit.
The bandit is now healed for 5 points.
How
No,
much hit?
Mithril gets 5 points of healing.
And then that will be all I got.
All right. It'll be this guy's turn, who comes running out to here and takes a slash at you with the scimitar.
I will not use my reaction.
22 to hit.
Yep.
All
I'm just
right.
gonna cop it.
So that will be 4 points of slashing damage to you. Be this guy. He's going to come to here, and he's going to take a crossbow shot at Drool. S6 will miss, so that'll be his turn. Top of the round to this guy. Now that he's finally got some people to kind of get in there and distract you guys, he's going to start moving in. Drool, you are up.
All right, how much of my turn would it take to see what this guy that I just killed has for a weapon?
Here, let me do this. And that is what he has on him. If you double left click the chest token.
Ah, okay. None of that looks like anything pokey that Drool wants, so he's just going to leave it all there. And move himself to here. And take a poison poke at the bad guy that's harassing his friends.
Okay,
Sorry.
you're good.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember all the buttons to push here.
You're good. Double right click. Yep.
Okay. I'm assuming advantage, right?
Yes. 17 hits. All right. And he needs to make a Constitution save of, what was it, 12?
I believe so. Yes.
He got it 12 exactly, so he does make it.
All right, fair enough. Still not angry. Just gonna stay right there.
All right. And this one, who's pretty hurt, saw the bear kind of get healed, and he's especially mad about that since the bear's the one that kind of took the chunk out of him. So he's gonna hit the bear again.
That would be cool to see the bolt or whatever popping out of the bear's shoulder as it's healed, and the skin pushes it out.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
basically,
got a
kind
good
of.
imagination.
No, it works. Yeah, you definitely see when Mithril's healed, the bolt kind of just kind of do this thing where it goes "Doom," and just shoots right out of him, almost like it was like rubber banded into him and shot out. An 8 will miss, so that'll be his turn. Rundas, it is yours.
Elephant smash.
So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
All right. That hits. For 3 points of damage. All right. Well, that's enough. He is dead. As you come down with the hammer, you also you kind of miss his head, but you hit his shoulder, and you guys just hear this dislocating kind of cracking noise as you hit with this force, and it drops him to the ground, and his body is not moving.
And then I'll use my War Priest feature.
Okay.
So get to make another attack.
All right. A 7 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Ridgewold, it is your turn.
Right. I am going to use my bonus action to use. Oops. Where is it at? Starry form arrow. Dang it. Where'd it go? Spells.
Check your inventory.
Yeah, and it says Starry Form Archer, one of two, but it's just the. I don't know if I'll click that if I'll lose my other.
No.
Uh,
If you go to your inventory tab, under weapons, it'll say Starry Form Archer, and you can roll your Starry Form from there as your bonus action.
okay, usability. Okay, thank you. Well, I'll remember that, I hope.
That's good. I don't mind.
Damn.
An 11 will miss, unfortunately.
I'm thinking I'll have to use my actual attack. All right. Actually, the bear is going to try and get its meal and get in there. There.
All right. It does have advantage because you're there.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You're good.
Thank you for reminding me about that. I'll try and remember.
19 will hit.
Alright, and then damage.
He is
Dang.
dead.
That bear is mean.
He's not happy that after just getting healed that someone tried to hurt him again. So he goes in, and where he kind of ripped apart some of the flesh at the hip of this guy, he goes in and you hear him chomp through bone as he kind of crunches down and kind of just breaks this dude's hip, and it causes this dude to kind of fold in half and die. He's folded in half on the ground dead.
Nice. And then I'll step or move to him and attack.
All right. You do have advantage. Uh, 17 hits.
Thank you, advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Damage.
7
7
points.
damage.
All right.
And there.
Let's do this. This. Is that it for your turn?
Oh, thank you. I'll get in the habit of that. I
No,
swear.
you're all good. All right, Isabel, it is your turn.
I would like to convince. I'd like to talk to the uh the boy who's kind of surrounded, and be like, you don't have to do this. I promise what we have is not worth dying for.
He's got this determination look in his eyes as he's kind of looking. Do you want to roll a persuasion or intimidation check?
I would like to roll persuasion. I'm actually fairly intimidating, but that's because I have a lot of charisma. I would like to try and persuade him to live. I can't talk for my life today.
He looks around, and as you're kind of stumbling over your words, I'll take you all on. Let's go.
That's my action.
Can I ring in on this just for a second and just say that you try to talk this boy to stand down while there's a bear behind him holding a leg as his new chew toy is really difficult. So that's why your one was rolled. I swear. So-
It's okay. I've done my best. I can let him die with a good conscience. That'll be my turn.
All right. It is guy in the middle. I'm gonna roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Hey, okay. So Isabella's his target.
I should have said anything.
18 to hit.
It's not worth silvering barbing for myself. I have 11 AC.
All right. 5 points of slashing.
I will live, but not by much.
All right, that'll be his turn. Next up, it'll be this guy. He is going to. He'll come to about here. He will knock another crossbow bolt, and he's going to aim at Drool. Damn toads. As he says, and he fires off a 20 to hit.
I mean, I'd like to say no, but yeah, that hits.
For 6 piercing.
Do I put that on, or does that something you apply here?
That's something you put on. You can do that by going to your character sheet, or if you right-click your token, it should come up with a 21 underneath your name, and you should be able to edit. Just put in there -6. If you just type in -6, hit enter, it should automatically deduct the 6 from your 21.
Very cool.
All right. So it'll be this guy's turn. He is going to come here and get his advantage attacks on Ridgewold here. Let's see. Actually, hold on. He's going to come here and get his advantage attacks on Ridgewold and on the bear. So Ridgewold, you'll take the first 2 attacks.
Ouch.
All right. So first one, a 10 will miss. Second one, Jesus Christ, another 10, so that'll miss. And then finally for the bear, dagger, attack. Finally a hit. 21 to hit the bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him some metal armor. I can't wear metal, but my bear can.
6 points of piercing.
Okay.
All right, that'll be his turn. Drool, you're up.
All right, Drool starts to say,
Okay, now I'm.
but in the middle he reverts to grung and just starts croaking, rages, and runs towards this guy that shot him.
All right.
Now, how do I make the rage happen?
Let me see. Did you say something? F Hamadan?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they said something.
I found it. There it is.
Yep. Do. All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Nice.
That'll definitely hit. Go ahead and deal some damage.
Will it auto-calculate the rage?
That's something I'm not sure about. Let me actually look it up over here.
I don't think so.
Do. So at second level, you get a +2 to your rage damage. I believe the +3 might just be from your strength, though, if you're using the
Yeah, it
spear.
is.
Yep, so it'll be an additional 5. I can probably reset your spear to have a rage versatile thing, so that way you can click versatile and use rage instead of just the default. So 7, 8, 9 points of damage to this guy. All right.
And then the poison.
All right, so a 12 saving throw. He does roll a 14, so he does make the save.
All right, that's all for me.
All right. Let's remove combatant and Rundas. It is your turn.
Yes. Casting Toll the Dead on the captain.
Okay.
Needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. He fails, so he does take the full damage. And he is injured, so he will take 12. Holy crap, that was loud. I don't know if you
Yeah,
could
well,
all
Yeah,
hear
we
that.
could hear it.
was that the toll the bell sound?
Yeah, that's what Toll
Damn.
the Dead sounds like in real life.
Nice. Yeah, no kidding.
God damn, that scared the heck out of me.
Yeah,
Well, if I
talk
lose
about
power, you
ambiance.
guys know exactly why I lost power. Woo, sweating a little bit after that. 3 damage. All right. Anything else for your turn, Rundas?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Man, I was waiting for this thunderstorm earlier because I was like really excited to watch it and everything.
And now you're working.
Yeah, which it's fine. I still enjoy playing D&D too. So, and now we all get to experience it together as it just crackles loud as hell. I feel like it hit some tree next to my house or something because that was super loud.
Okay, so we're gonna fling a sparkly bolt at the one here.
All right.
Huh? And so now it's saying it's run out of its designated item use, but that's not true because it's
Ow.
10 minutes. It's 10 minutes. So
Are you rolling it from your inventory, or are you rolling it from spellbook?
I was rolling it from inventory. You said that was where.
Yeah, it should roll from inventory here. You do have a target selected, right? Let's see here.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Uh,
Badly injured one. And I think it did take my other uh, ability to wild
here,
shape. Yeah,
I can
two of two wild shapes.
I'll put it in chat for you there. So when you go to use it, unclick the consume resource, and then it should allow you to use it again. I'm gonna update
I
your
have to
character.
right click it to go to source. What
No, no, no.
switcher?
When you go to click the D20 icon, it'll actually say usability, but right above that, it'll have a little check mark that says consume resource. Uncheck that. Oh, I will be right back. I gotta go close some windows.
Good luck.